I just want to point out in this movie how you manage the materials for the adaptive component. The key thing is that if you define a material with you know, what bitmap image it's using, what color it is when it's shading or whatever, and you bring it into a project, if that project already has a material with the same name, those values won't get transferred to the project. So the sequence is more like this, where what you do is you look in the project. So let me just switch to the project. Is my classroom finished? And if I looked on these foundations, I can go in here and I can look to see what the material is: concrete, cast in place concrete, right? And if I look under the manage option and I look under the materials, I've got the concrete, cast in place concrete. Well, actually I'm going to delete that. That's a mistake. So concrete, cast in place concrete. This is what's being used in the project. I can see it's got surface patterns, it's got a shading color, and it's got here a material already defined in here. So back in, if I do Control Tab to get back into my adaptive component family, all that I need in here is a material with the same name to tell it that this is the same material, but I don't need to do any definitions. So all I do up here is say copy the default material, make a duplicate, and let's give it the same name. The name was concrete cast in place concrete. And you can see I don't have any of the material parameters, just the name. So now down here I can pick on the footing. I can go to the material and say that it's actually going to be that. So I told it to use the same material. Right. If I now go load it into the project, and if I move this a bit, you should see it doesn't have the materials at the moment. If I say overwrite the old one, bang, there's the change that I wanted to see in my model. So there's the actual material assigned.